Hi, Katrina Mitchell, franchisespeakers.com. I'm here with our dear friend and special guest, Ford Saeks. Ford is a business growth expert. And Ford, you have offered to do something amazing for Speaks franchisor clients, and that is to offer a free 30-minute webinar with 15, 20 minutes of Q&A following for either the leadership teams or the field teams or the entire home office staff or the whole system or franchisees. So you can really direct the content to any audience. But you have three key topics that you feel that you've researched and feel are really appropriate for franchisees right now. Would you share really quickly what you're offering to the franchise community?
Certainly, Katrina, thank you so much. Well, the first topic, which I'm hearing in big demand, is how are you prepared to increase sales when your city reopens? So whether you're one of those essential franchisees or whether you're one of those like Planet Fitness that, closed all 1,400 locations, how are you going to be prepared when your city reopens? And I've got several ideas, strategies, and tactics that you can be doing right now to prepare you to increase sales. So that would be the first topic. Again, if it's for a particular brand, I will tailor it to their particular type of industry, whatever type of service, B2B, B2C, whatever they are, but they still have specific things that they should be doing right now to be prepared to increase sales.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's a critical one. And we're seeing a lot of that conversation now of, okay, how are we going to come out of this effectively? So I think there isn't anything more important than figuring out how to get revenue coming back in, is there?
Well, I know, and not only bring in revenue, but do it with empathy and with your ear to the ground. I mean, we're not talking about hype and manipulation in sales. We're talking about that changes your sales messages during these times. So it's not only how do you increase sales, but how do you do it in a way that still remains empathetic to what people have gone through.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's so important. It's one of the reasons that we love you and love working with you. The next one you have is about the customer experience. Will you talk about that topic?
Well, certainly. So in addition to increasing sales, what also is very important for franchise brands right now and their franchisees is how do they stay top of mind and engage their customers right now? So right now where their doors may be open or not open, but what types of things can they do? And I've got a whole host of ideas, and I can share case studies of what other brands have done to really get your ideas generating. And I know when we talk about innovation for franchising, we're not talking about going against compliance of your brand. We're talking about ideas that your franchisees can do to leverage the tools that they have at their fingertips, to leverage the power of social media the right way within your brand compliance, and things that they can do to communicate and engage their customers so that when their city does reopen, that they're going to remain top of mind. And there's a lot of creative ways, and I've got a whole host that I will share during that webinar.
Okay, that's awesome. I think that's really, really important. Thank you for that. So two great topics. Third topic is probably one of my favorites because it's really based on your foundational keynote that's so influential, which is the superpower of success. So talk to us about that topic.
So, the regular keynote topic of, superpower success is usually used as an opening or closing keynote, typically an opening to get all the franchisees all on the same page, get them opened up to fresh ideas to what's going to come for the conference. But during this time, the webinar topic is superpower success is really tailored more to how your franchisees and their staff can leverage their superpowers to thrive right now. What can they do that's relevant, that they can do? What plans and action plans can they put in place, whether they're the owner, the manager, the staff, area developer, how they can help create the right mindset, how they can have a plan for self-care, how they can set their team up for success and engage their team virtually, and then making sure that their business is set up, that they're thinking about the personal side of what's going on with their staff. So whether they've had to furlough people or whether they've kept the people, the dynamics of staffing is going to change now. And how can they be prepared for the changes that are coming from the staffing? So it's really about your superpower and how can you access it and leverage it for success.
Yeah, I love that. And I think we all do have our own superpowers, and it's really important to know what they are and how to pull them up and, put them into action. Yeah, totally agree. Every time I have a little, we're a small business too, as you guys are as well. And every time I have a little emotional dip, I just, I'm like, okay, put your big girl boots on, and what can you influence? Let's go. What can you make? Where can you make a difference today? So, and I'm going to sum up on that for where we can make a difference today is by helping our franchise clients, our franchise friends with content, with experts such as yourself that have really meaningful tactics, tools, strategies to help them. And I'm so appreciative for you to step up and say, hey, I'm willing to do this at no charge. I want to help these people and really, really make a significant difference and help in any way we can. I love that about you, Ford. Thank you.
Yeah, and for those of you watching this, keep in mind, you don't have to worry about the technology. If you've got your own platform, great. I'll use your platform. If you don't have a platform, I have one. It's customized, it's secure, and you'll get a copy of it so that you can use it as a recorded replay for your franchise.
It's great. And one thing you did for us right away when this situation first started evolving was you did a webinar that we have a replay link to, but it's how you use the technology. And you did a webinar on how to create really effective virtual meetings that we've gotten fantastic feedback on. So that's an option for clients as well.
I'm known as a business growth accelerator. So obviously anything around increasing sales, increasing engagement, empowering your staff to create great customer experiences, that's the mainstay. But then I also use technology, and I'm able to share how franchise brands can leverage the technology they already have, or maybe the new technologies that are out there to engage their customers in a whole new way. Because at the end of the day, we're going to make it through it, but there's going to be a lot of disruption, and you want to be prepared with the tools. And what I like about working with you, Katrina, is we're really doing this for them to help them during this time. So use me. You've got access to me while you can. So I'd highly recommend talk to Katrina, and let's get your webinar scheduled, and we'll have a pre-event call, and we'll figure out exactly what your outcomes are. I'm a third-party endorsement for the things that you're already trying to communicate to, as well as bringing things to them that they can actually implement that are in alignment with your brand, whether you're B2B or B2C, whatever your brand is. And I've worked in the franchise industry now for 25 years. If you want help right now, we're here. All you have to do is give us a ring.
Yeah, I so appreciate that, Ford. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.